We all experience overwhelming, anxious, or stressful feelings occasionally, whether it be related to job, school, social commitments, or just life in general. It's critical to be kind to yourself when you're experiencing these emotions. It appears as though you will never catch up to all the competing priorities and challenges for your time in the current world, since it is moving quicker than ever. If something is making you feel worried, try not to ignore it or push through it, since your mental health matters, and you can take a break if you need to. Recognize that you are not the only one if you are experiencing this. It is by no means unusual to feel mild to intense overwhelmed. But what matters most is that you realize that it probably isn't your fault. In society, feeling overwhelmed by life is essentially systemic. In other words, it is a given of contemporary living. In this video, we are going to present you with 5 ways to combat feelings of being overwhelmed, so you could function properly when faced with feelings of being overwhelmed. Number 1. Take a deep breath. You probably don't give much thought to your breath. Your stress levels can be greatly reduced by paying greater attention to your breathing. Being overwhelmed sets off the stress reaction in your body. This has a number of medically harmful impacts on your mind-body system, such as raising your heart rate, blood pressure, respiration, and stress hormones. When you are overwhelmed, it's challenging to breathe in more air. Deep breathing helps your body receive more oxygen, while also calming your nerves and reducing tension. Try taking a deep breath and concentrating on each subsequent inhalation and exhalation until you feel more at ease. If the overpowering situation is in front of you, consider moving away from it to put some distance between you and the source of your feelings. Just focus on breathing deeply for a complete 120 seconds at around 6 or 7 breaths per minute. Everything will appear a little bit better in the end. Breathing incorrectly can disrupt the exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide, which can lead to physical and emotional disturbances. Number 2. Write it out. Another strategy for overcoming overwhelming problems is to write them down. Unstructured writing allows you to express yourself more freely. Things usually seem more doable when they are put in writing. It will be a relief to get those thoughts out of your head. Writing helps in improving your mood by assisting you in prioritizing issues, worries, and concerns. It can be a list of tasks you have to complete over the following several days and can check off. Whatever you write down, removing from your mind onto paper will help you think more clearly. Writing helps you figure out what's making you anxious or stressed when you have an issue. You can develop a strategy to address the issues and lessen your stress once you've recognized your stressors. Writing about our innermost thoughts and feelings may even help us use fewer sick days at work. Writing can help us accept rather than condemn our mental experiences. Although writing can be distressing, it is an important step in the acceptance process. Number 3. Practice mindfulness. Being present is a component of mindfulness, which is sometimes misunderstood with meditation. Despite the similarities between the two, mindfulness doesn't need a quiet, distraction-free environment. First, take some time to notice each of your senses. What is there to hear, feel, smell, and see? Try to be present rather than analyzing or criticizing what arises. Imagine ideas as passing clouds whenever they arise. It can be difficult to concentrate on the present when you have a lot going on. But all we really have is this moment. Your concern about the past and the future might be lessened by tuning into it through mindfulness exercises. Nowadays, a lot of mindfulness apps have been developed, such as Calm or Headspace, so you can practice it easily. Keep your eyes open rather than closed. Take note of your surroundings. Say to yourself, even though fear is in me, I know that I am secure where I am right now. Your brain will be reminded that it is appropriate to relax by hearing statements like these. Number 4. Take breaks. Time constraints have a significant role in overwhelming. It promotes the idea that everything is an emergency and needs to be handled right now. Being productive is not the same as being busy. If you are the type of person who enjoys being busy, this may increase your workload. Our culture doesn't exactly place a high value on relaxation or self-care. The majority of us work a full day, then come home, eat dinner, do our chores, and prepare for bed. Then we repeat that procedure the next day until we finally manage to unwind on the weekend. Your level of stress from constantly being on can be decreased by intentionally blocking off time for breaks. Even a brief 1-minute mindfulness break can be beneficial. You are not abdicating your duty when you take a break. You're saving your energy so that you can perform at your peak. You can schedule some time away to help you feel more rested and regenerated by becoming aware of the symptoms that you need a break. Number 5. Ask for help. It can be difficult to ask for help when we're feeling overwhelmed. Sometimes we do not want to admit that something is bad or getting complicated. We may not know how to get assistance. We think that no one else is aware of the difficulties we are facing. These negative changes in thoughts are the warning signs that your mental health is getting worse, and it is the time to ask for help. Identify your support touchpoints, which could include members of your immediate family or circle of friends, or a mental health professional. According to psychologist Tanya, it is preferable to select a form of communication where you feel most comfortable expressing and articulating your sentiments. Choose the communication method that makes you most comfortable, whether it be an in-person meeting, a phone call, a text, or an email. Reach out and be honest with people. Your mental and emotional health will improve as a result of you verbally expressing your emotions. Keep in mind that sometimes the issue is with the situation, not with you. It's normal to feel overwhelmed in life. Above-mentioned methods will help you overcome those feelings and live a happy, healthy, and positive life. When you experience this, the main rule to remember is to not let your thoughts and feelings consume you. No matter how simple, resist the urge to believe your negative ideas, because doing so will make you more likely to sabotage your efforts. It will be simpler to accept having them occasionally when you know that your overwhelming thoughts and feelings don't truly represent you. Hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and press the bell icon to stay tuned to such helpful content. Thanks for watching.